Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September the 15th, 2020, and we got some Monday Night Raw in your face, Monday Night Raw, to happen on WWE's show. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the Underground first, and then I need to talk to you guys. Another match got added to the Clash of Champions. The women's tag team titles will be on the line. It will be Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus the Riot Squad for the titles. They need a lot more titles to be defended. The United States Intercontinental, both Raw and SmackDown tag team titles, and the Raw Women's Championship. They have the top women's title on the line tonight, last night, but they need on the pay-per-view. So we don't know what's going to happen on that show, but on that pay-per-view that will be happening. But we do know what's happening in Raw Underground. And Raw Underground, we had Dolph Ziggler had a fight with a jobber, and of course he won. And then we had Ziggler versus Riddick Moss. Well, this contest didn't really last long because of Braun Strowman. He came and he attacked both guys, and looks like Braun Strowman was dominating the whole thing. Every time we go there, he's hurting the jobbers, Riddick Moss and Dolph Ziggler, until at the end, Dado Kato, whatever his name is, Bado Kato, Dito, I don't care what his name is. The big giant guy got in the face of Braun Strowman, and next week, we're going to see that guy, Kato, versus Braun Strowman. Monster versus monster. Ladies and gentlemen, first to start Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen, this was in my head for the whole weekend. I forgot to tell you guys a match on SmackDown. Otis versus John Morrison. I forgot who it was. But ladies and gentlemen, they Otis outsmarted Miz and Morrison again when Miz tried to steal the contract again, the Money in the Bank contract, and it was a bitten apple. So it was an eaten apple. I forgot to tell you guys that on SmackDown, on the SmackDown video. So we did a little result on this video. So ladies and gentlemen, we got Monday Night Raw happening here tonight. For today, and ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent show. I enjoyed it. We had a steel cage match. We had a Raw Women's Championship match. We even had Keith Lee versus Drew McIntyre in the main event. Pretty decent. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to this. And a lot of tag teams got disbanded, or no more. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it now. We have Drew McIntyre coming down, and Drew McIntyre is still not 100%. He still had that fractured jaw, but he did say a big important news. If he gets hit really bad, if it's a wrong hit on that jaw, he could be seriously injured. If he get hit really hard on that jaw, he could be seriously injured. So that could be a target for Randy Orton or Keith Lee. What I'm talking about, I will tell you guys that. But ladies and gentlemen, we heard Drew McIntyre doesn't want a normal match. He wants an ambulance match at Clash of Champions against Randy Orton. But the producer guy, the WWE official, Adam Pearce, he came out and says maybe Randy Orton cannot make it to Clash of Champions because he went to the hospital. He's still in the hospital because of the 3 Claymore kicks that Drew McIntyre did last week. So he says, if Keith Lee could beat you in the main event tonight, Drew, Keith Lee will be the replacement if Randy Orton cannot make it to Clash of Champions. So it could be Keith Lee versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship in an ambulance match, or it could be Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre in an ambulance match for the WWE Championship. We will find out who wins. But ladies and gentlemen, to start up Monday Night Raw, we had a champion versus champion match. We have the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, versus the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. It was a pretty decent match. Not bad. I enjoyed it. It was the winner of that match was the Street Profits. Because I thought it was going to be like a disqualification or or it had some drama in it, right? I thought it would be that because people are saying the rumor is they're going to make it a unified tag title match. For this match, it was no drama. It was nothing. It was a clean win. But like we saw the Montez's Ford splash. The guy is amazing when he does. I enjoy watching Montez Ford doing his splashes. And then we saw Cesaro and Shinsuke doing their finishing move, the same thing like Cesaro and Tyson Kidd did, the giant swing and then the drop kick. But Shinsuke trying to do the King Sasha when he's doing the swinging. And then we saw Angel Dawkins doing a frog splash, just like Montez Ford, but it wasn't very good frog splash. Not better than Montez Ford, but that's how the Street Profits gets to win because of the frog splash. We will find out what happens next week because we need a lot of more titles still need to be on the line. You said all the titles, even the 24/7 titles not on the line. What is going on here? I know that's a title that's going to be on the line. I don't know. Then we have the newest member of the Hurt Business will be versing his former best friend, Ricochet versus Cedric Alexander. Pretty decent match. I enjoy it. It was a high-flying moves. Both of these guys are amazing. Even as a tag team or opponents, it doesn't matter. But the winner of that match was Cedric Alexander winning this match until they couldn't celebrate. Why? Because Retribution, the lights went out, the logo of Retribution came out, and they had some warning for the superstars. So we do know one good information. They were NXT guys. Because they said they were part of the Performance Center. And that's where the NXT guys are. The Performance Center. So, ladies and gentlemen, so now we know who they are, and then the 5 people turned into 10 people. Well, I don't know how many. I didn't really count. It looked like 5 people was there when they started, and then at the end, you saw more guys walking behind them, and now it gets more dangerous. Because you got the numbers game. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. The Hurt Business told Adam, the WWE official, let us be your security guards, because those guys can't do their job right. These past couple weeks, you've been yelling at them. And then he thought it was, thanks for volunteering, and they said, volunteer? We don't do charity work. I guess they want to get paid. They want to stop Retribution and get paid to stop them. Guys, you see how many of them in there? You know, if they do come to Raw to attack, they're going to bring everybody. There's only 4 of you guys. You have a Cruiserweight, you have Bobby Lashley, you have Cedric Alexander, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and MVP. 4 guys against 10 of them. Good luck. You're not going to get your money. Then we had the Raw Women's Championship match. We had Mickie James versus Asuka. I guess Mickie James got injured because the bell rang. Looks like Asuka had the Asuka lock. And Michael Cole said Mickie James tapped out, but we heard the official, the announcer says Mickie James couldn't continue. She couldn't continue to compete. I guess she injured herself. She didn't look like she injured herself or Asuka injured her. I don't know what happened. Hope we get some news on the WWE.com or next week. I don't know what happened. I really don't. I don't know what happened there. But ladies and gentlemen, and then here comes Zelina Vega, the person that says she was done with Angel Garza and Andrade. She's not managing both of them anymore. She wants to do her future, and that future is the Raw Women's Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, she got into the face of Asuka, and she slapped Asuka and walked away. Will she be the next challenger for the title? And we'll find out. Then we have Bobby Lashley, the United States Champion, versus one half of the Viking Raiders. We have Eric. He was not with Ivar. Was not with him because he's still injured. So he has to do this all by himself. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Bobby Lashley with the full Nelson. Then we had Seth Rollins versus Dominic in a steel cage match. I thought it was a pretty good match, but ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't know, Seth Rollins told Mr. Murphy, the disciple, not to interfere in the match. And guess what he did? He interfered by putting a candlestick in the ring and not listening at all. He almost caused Seth Rollins the match again. I believe he hit him with a door, the steel cage door, and then he tried to get Dominic off the cage because Dominic was about to climb to get out to win the match. And then Dominic attacked him, and then later on we saw a superplex off the steel cage from Seth Rollins to Dominic off the cage, and then a Falcon Arrow combo, and he didn't get the win. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Seth Rollins. He gets the match, he wins the match, and then he went outside the ring and started yelling at Murphy. Well, it looked like he was trying to be nice to Murphy. He said, "You did good." And then he got mad. He threw him into the barricade, the steel, and then he whacked the back of the door of the face of Murphy. Says, "You should have listened. You see how it feels? How you feel now because you don't listen." But, ladies and gentlemen, this is the weirdest thing. We saw the Angie, the mother of Dominic, go in the cage to check on her son, and then the daughter, she looked like she was wanting to see if Murphy's okay. She went down on her knees and put her hand on the arm of Murphy to see if he's okay, and then she went to see her brother, see if he's okay. But what was that all about? Is she going to join Seth Rollins? Is Murphy going to try to get her to join? Or will Murphy attack Seth Rollins? You'll find out. I hope we find out. That's interesting. Then we had Kevin Owens versus Aleister Black. Well, Aleister Black, some reason this guy wants to be in the dark side. After he got a tag on his eyeball from Seth Rollins and Murphy, I believe that was in the Performance Center days. But ladies and gentlemen, Aleister Black attacked Kevin Owens before the match, but most of the match, Kevin Owens was getting attacked with his legs. I believe it was his left leg, and he was getting hurt. But ladies and gentlemen, he did a super kick, and then the lights flickered. Those like Retribution was going to come back, but it didn't. And then he stunned Aleister Black with the distraction. Kevin Owens gets the win. Then we had a tag team match. The number contenders that will be versing Shayna and Nia Jax at Clash of Champions for the tag titles. It will be the Riot Squad versus Natalya and Lana. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a really... I thought it was a fast match, but the winner of that match was the Riot Squad getting the win. With a combo with a Code Breaker or Face Buster, knees to the face, I don't know what you want to call it, and the Riot Kick, and that's how they got the win. Shayna and Nia was on commentary, and then they came in the ring, and the Riot Squad walked out of the ring, and they started attacking Natalya and Natalya and Lana, Shayna and Nia, and they put Nia put Lana through the announce table by doing a Samoan drop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, these two looks like they're not friends anymore. They've been attacking each other backstage a lot, and looks like they want to. Keith Lee wants to break the jaw of Drew McIntyre, but we have our main event: Drew McIntyre versus Keith Lee, and 2 times he got hit in the jaw twice. But ladies and gentlemen, both these guys were destroying each other until we heard a scream, and it was Retribution running to the ring, and we saw all the commentary ran, and the cameras was acting weird, and ladies and gentlemen, Retribution attacked Keith Lee and Drew McIntyre. There was a whole bunch of them there. It wasn't just 5. It was a whole bunch. And then the Hurt Business came out. Like I said, there's 4 of you and like 10 of them, and you guys think you're going to stop them. So they tried, and they got beat up big time by these guys. And then here comes Keith Lee and Drew McIntyre running out, doing their weird flippy doos outside the ring to take out everybody, even the Hurt Business of the Monday Night Raw. The Retribution finally got hurt. They finally got hurt. But ladies and gentlemen, they still didn't. They still didn't en masse any of them. But we do know that they are Performance Center superstars. That means NXT superstars. And they want to stop so-called superstars of Raw. Looks like they're a Raw team now because they have been attacking SmackDown for a while. They've been attacking Raw a lot. I guess they're a Raw team, and they're not. It's not like what Braun Strowman and Cesaro and Shinsuke is doing. SmackDown trying to take over Raw. It's now. It looks like they're the Raw show's problem, big time. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to comment who's going to be the #1 contenders to the United States Intercontinental, the 2 tag team titles, Raw and SmackDown, and the Raw Women's Championship, even the 24/7 title, if they're going to put that as a match or they're going to do a comedy thing, who you want to see as a #1 contender and will be at the show of Clash of Champions. Leave a comment below. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Leave a comment below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Impact Wrestling. And we're back to the normal days. We're going to be watching AEW live tomorrow night. And NXT is going to be on Thursday. The results will be on Thursday. So that's what we're going to be doing. Because, John, they were about to change it because another sporting event. But now they're going back on the original day. The normal days that they always do their shows on a Wednesday. So everything gets back to normal this week. Thank God. That's all from me today. If you guys enjoy it, you know what to do. Tada is out. Bye!